there YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Today we will be doing part 11 of our Xenoblade Chronicles 2 playthrough. Quick catch up from part 10. It's been a while, so it's been about 2 weeks in the real since I recorded a video, so I'm just trying to remember back to where we were. So from memory, we boarded a ship on Uriah to take us to Leftheria. During that journey, Mithra tried to engage with the Blade fan Lenore and talk to her, as she remembered her as someone entirely different from when she was awakened originally 500 years previous. Fan, being a Blade, had no memory of that. Mithra also observed that her core crystal didn't look right, and that the resonance with her with whoever her driver was, because it's not been made clear, although it's fairly obvious, wasn't a normal resonance. It was in fact, it was even more abnormal than the resonance between her and Rex. Anyway, we made our way across Leftheria and stopped off at Rex's home village, where we learnt a little bit more about Rex's parents, who tragically died getting him to Leftheria. We're not sure why they were coming there or even where they were originally from. And we met his essential carer, his stepmother, if you like, who's a lovely woman who just cares for people. We also learnt that Pyra is very worried about hurting Rex more than she already has. And that's kind of where we left off in the village. Anyway, we made our way across the remainder of the Leftherian archipelago to a port that would take us to Indol to meet with the Indoline praetor known as Malthus. As we got to the port, we came upon Zeke von Gembu, who we found out from Morag is the crown prince of another titan called Tantal. He challenged us to yet another fight, and we won that fight, as you do. And it transpired that he wasn't actually trying to do anything malicious. He was testing us, and actually he's going to become part of our party. And he's accident prone, which we kind of already worked out with the whole comedic end to each fight we've had with him previously. So we boarded the ship, made our way to Indol, and I believe that's pretty much where we left off. So let's crack on, shall we? I was right, thank God for that. So I couldn't remember what we were up to. So, what we're going to do first, I think, is go back to Uriah. To the port at Fonzamima. So I want to get on with... We should be able to continue with Azami's side quest now, hopefully. Her blade quest to unlock her affinity chart further, so I just want to continue with that before we carry on with the story.
Let's rest a spell.
So, shall we?
Get it. Here's the one. Oh, not my lucky day. What's wrong? Oh, nothing much. Only managed to sink my bloody ship. My crew is safe and sound, but my cargo probably lying at the bottom of the Cloud Sea by now. Now I'm over a creek without a paddle. That's awful. This Gormati ship of yours was carrying Gormati cargo, am I right? You're the witch. Some of my crew said they saw a witch in the distance as the ship was sinking, but I never thought, oh no, screw the plan, I'm getting out of here. Ah, wait. Speedy fellow, isn't he? What was that all about? Running away from the sight of someone's face. How rude. Azami, you seem to know about this sunken ship business. Could you enlighten us? But of course, it was all part of my recon mission. So you would know the real reason why it sank. Ah, naturally, because I was the one who sank it. You sank it? But why? Oh, come on now. It's not such a big deal. They were behaving so openly suspicious. Clearly the cargo is of dubious nature. Sinking the ship seemed a sensible course of action. Put an end to their mischief and lighten my workload. Even so, that seems to be going a little overboard. I was lonely. Can you blame me? Lonely? You sunk the ship because you were lonely? Now don't give me that. You know I'm only dying to be with my beloved driver. Can't you try and see things from my perspective? Besides, I never wanted to be doing recon in the first place. There should have been someone to keep me company. I was getting very lonely very easily, you know. Still, actually, I can sort of see where she's coming from. Maybe we should accompany her on a mission. Oh, my darling driver, will you join me? Then I'll be a good girl from now on. I'll do as I'm told. Morag, what do you want to do? Well, I'd rather this than have her running out of control. So you'll join me? Oh, this is perfect. Okay, I'll get straight back to my surveillance duty. Off we go to the Great Below Hull. Unfortunately, because we've actually been to the Great Below Hold, it's very easy to find her. Let's check if any mercs come back. No, we have. That's handy. So let's send some people away, shall we? Bye,
Count
Rock.
me in.
Bye,
Everyone's counting on me. I gotta
bye,
step
you.
it up. Pray for my safe return.
What I'm going to do shortly is I'm not too distant. No, because he's technically, is we're going to shift.
Sure. Go on.
It's fine. Excuse my language.
Count me in.
We're going to shift Percival over to Moray, I think, because
Everyone's
he's
counting on
I
me.
hope
tank
you pray
blade
for
and
my
I
safe
gotta
return.
step it up.
we do have the overdrive protocols to do that, so see if we've got any more Earth Mastery Forest.
I imagine I'll fit right in.
I won't let you down.
So
I'll take care of it.
I should speed things up a little bit, having two of each with the prerequisite skills.
How's this sound? Rock and the rock.
Right. That's that done. So, what was I about to do? So something else was there, wasn't I? I'm going to... Right. Manage blades. Where are you, Percival? Use overdrive and overdrive to more. So now we'll have more X blades and we'll stick him on more red. Because she only has a single blade and she's going to need more than one.
Back to battle.
Alright, so what we will do now is we'll go up, skip travel, Uriah, head. There you go. There, so this is probably the quickest way there, I think. I could be wrong, but we'll see.
We've arrived. Where do we go from here?
Down here and probably dead, I suspect.
Oh,
Ooh, get stung. Over here. Ish. And up to this point here, I think. No, no. It's over here somewhere.
Evening is upon us, it seems. Fatigue is a silent killer. We had better rest soon.
Where's that? There should be something to trigger it. Where is it? Come on, where are you? Just look at the details quickly. I'm sure someone in the comments will tell me I'm an idiot looking for this spot.
Maybe agriculture is Poppy's specialist field.
Right, it's overlooking, but I can't think it's actually where I have to overlook. Pretty sure it's not there. Oh, hello, chest. Didn't know that was there.
Treasure acquired.
What we'll also do, now we've got some money, is get that tome before. I'm gonna have to Google this. I thought I knew what this was from previous playthroughs, but sorry about this, guys. Must be in the party, apparently. Okay, I didn't think she was available, but okay. So all I had to do is swap him back out for her.
Together at last.
There we go.
All of you, come on. We haven't got all day to spend on this.
Azami seemed very excited for such simple mission.
Nah, I'm sure she's just glad to have all her friends on board. I think so too. Everything is more fun when you can do it with those you care about, right?
Still, you did the surveillance from here.
Yes, that's right. There couldn't be a better place for it.
But there's practically nothing around here. Seems like an odd choice.
Just watch. I'll survey the area now. Two men over in this direction, picking flowers, working with an almost tireless determination. And there's another, some kind of scientist he's holed up in his room.
Azami see that far away? That crazy talk! Even with telescope lens of Poppy, Tora still not see that far.
you've been using your powers to track those 3 guys this whole time?
4 guys.
4?
Yes. Originally, I had my eye on 4 suspicious individuals. But one of them recently, shall we say, saw reason, and now there are 3.
What exactly is it that they're doing?
It's difficult to tell, just watching from afar. All I can say right now is that they're making some substance from the flowers and then shipping it out of the country.
I wonder what they're trying to do.
You can't identify the genus of flower?
Sorry, I'm afraid I couldn't tell you. I don't know much about botany.
All right.
Hey, why don't we go up and ask them ourselves?
What? All 3 of them?
Yes, all 3. If we put the squeeze on them, I'm sure they'll be happy to tell us what flowers they're picking and why.
Not sure about this.
I've grown so tired of all this watching and waiting. I want to finally have some fun with my cutie pie driver. Come on, let's go introduce ourselves.
Right, so need to make our way to the Coraline Sanctum. Can I throw myself off this cliff without dying or not? What do you reckon? Probably not, because that'd be too simple, I suspect. Where are we? Where are you? There. Water, nice big pool of water underneath. Slide part right there.
Oh!
Oh no, yeah.
Come out, come out.
Bloody... Sorry, for some reason I didn't pick up that collection point. Yeah, we'll probably die, but it'll be worth it.
Oh!
Yeah, too far. Okay. Right then, what we'll do
We'll have to be
is
extra
we'll skip travel to
careful
roughly
from
where
now
we
on.
need to be. So we'll go
Proceed
right
with caution next time.
Stark. Right, okay. Now we're going to go.
We're here.
Are we going far? I'm bored already.
To get down into some deep water.
Huh.
Deep water. Yep. Heads down this channel to the right hand side. Left hand side, sorry. I believe. Sorry, just admiring the view. There we go. Coraline Sanctum. Nice bit of coral there to give us a clue we're heading in the right direction. Excuse me. So, yeah, unfortunately there's a bit of trekking to get there, but swimming. This one, yeah, this one. There we go. There's a chest there for us to grab as well. And yes, there's going to be a deck less scrap, so... excuse me, can we ask you something? Hello? Would you mind telling us why you intend on picking all these flowers? What? What is it to you? Are you tired of life or something? I don't believe they intend being entirely open with us. Hey, looks like we'd have to beat them out of it, wouldn't we? Beat it out of them, might we even?
Okay, bring it on.
Small fry!
And hit.
It didn't connect?
Daring shot.
It won't be that. Armor failed!
Eagle Eye!
We're not gonna hurt! Take that, Cobber!
Armor crusher.
Having to last very long, so we'll smash through this, work through this as quick as possible. Get some of that top results, etc.
It didn't connect. Armor veil.
Rolling smash.
Now let's see my dead body.
No, I'm
Have my flank. I see the green and low. Be vigilant.
no effect.
Make haste as you drink.
Azami. Everyone's getting psyched.
Show you how we
Yes, sorry. Just fine.
Now the chance to get some healing done.
Probably don't get involved, so you should.
Be vigilant.
Focus.
Level 3 dark combo, I think.
Azami.
Level 4. Level 3 with the level 4 being
Eyes
okay.
on target. We got him.
His army's level 4. I don't think I've shown you yet.
Get out of here.
So let's say that in minor. We'll just switch to Mithril really. But never mind.
Me first. Pyra.
Got this.
Begin.
Get him, Nia.
On it.
Go on, Adam, give us some shit.
Work hard, research hard.
Super.
Morag, suck it to them. Finish them.
Very well.
Heat, hey.
Astounding. Elemental burst.
And another one.
Astounding.
Go for it.
Prominence.
Astounding.
Get him, Nia.
Here I come. Ready or go naughty. You won't be getting away.
Astounding.
Lovely.
Morag, suck it to
We'll
them.
use Percival just
Very
as we
well.
can.
Magnificent.
I'm
Enemy
stronger than this,
gone.
yo. Much
It's a huge amount,
stronger.
give you a few hundred bonus, but there we go, that'll do. Now then, care to tell us what the deal is with these powers you've been picking? You're giving me the silent treatment, are we? You must really enjoy pain. Leave him be Azami. You won't talk. Then what would you propose? It's about those wooden quotes. Let's have a look in there. Let's listen to him putting all the flowers. We may find what's going on if we examine the flowers ourselves. Now then, what's in these boxes?
Come on, come to
Flora
mama.
heals an aching soul.
No. And some more botany black. Might have to find some polluted botany then. Have we got some botany blades in our... She's not available. I get the feeling botany is not a blade skill that anyone, but I might have to see what her botany skill. Ah, there we go. It's
Looking forward to it.
Plenty of agronomy. Agronomy's no good to me at the moment, unfortunately. Right, okay, so how many are we short? I believe we're several short still.
Come on, come to
Flora
mama.
heals an aching
Awesome
soul.
skills.
So right, let's see what it takes to upgrade the botany skills if we can quickly. So let's see what is on Azami's. Characters, Azami.
Feels good.
No, we can't, because it needs to be a level 3. That's helpful. We can't do level 3 done this way.
Hey! My
My thirst for
the gift.
Fish. It's not unlocked anyway. I know these actual bits of. Right, let's come back to that then. What we can do though, we could quickly skip travel to Cormot or Jensen and buy that tome for as a Adonine's side furniture.
keep a close eye out
I'm
for
going
trouble.
halfway already below me.
Where do we go from here?
Store.
It's the dawn of a new day. Let me read you the agenda for today.
Right, this is a merc mission for us to sort out. Okay, let's check our nice repairs, make sure we're fully stocked, seeing as we're here. Right, let's get back to indoor, shall we? Where we started, to be fair. Right.
Phew. That was a slog.
Let us go.
There's not really a huge amount to do in Dots, I recall. So we'll just go straight down the path of the story, I
Hey,
think.
look what I found.
Congratulations.
No more blades, no more war. What does that mean?
That, my fuzzy-eared friend, is an anti-blade protest. The refugees have really been going at it since last year or so.
Whoa, where do you come from? What did you do? Swim, yeah?
Did blades do something wrong?
The Praetorium is single-handedly responsible for doling out core crystals to other countries. Though sometimes the likes of Dougal and Banna grab a piece of the pie.
Therefore, Indol has the power to control war itself?
That's one way of looking at it. At least.
But war is about much more than just blades and drivers.
I know that, and you know that, but that doesn't mean they're gonna accept it.
I guess so. There's a lot of Gormoti here.
They fled the Gormoti War 10 years ago. But here they are, refugees still.
Yes, they're a funny old lot, you know. We feed them, we water them, and this is the thanks we get. Don't these ruffians know that manners cost nothing? I swear, you lend these people a hand and they want the whole bloody arm.
It's easy to disregard things beyond your control and direct your anger at targets closer to hand.
Do you have something to say?
Not really.
Out with it, Rex.
More Ordain's Titan. It's dying, and everybody knows it. That's why you need Gormot.
Our population is large. Larger than Uriah's.
But you don't have the resources to support all those people.
You are astute for someone so young.
Us salvagers pick up more than just artifacts. I'm not daft. I know fine words alone won't change reality.
So you seek Elysium?
Is that wrong?
No. I was just reminded how young you are.
Still, if it's Rex, or people who harp on about justice with no solutions, I'm betting on Rex.
I must admit, I do respect the boy's drive.
I'm just stumbling my way forward.
We're back. No complaints, okay?
I hope things went well.
Right. Let's do that and we'll move on to the next part. No, that one.
It was relative.
I've got all the support you need.
Oh, so we can get 12 more flowers. And 8 more flowers, sorry, we won't be able to use them.
I can keep. I'll support you whenever I
Check
can.
arrangements. Oh, let's see what's there. Hang up, Daniel.
I feel I can go far. That should get me a spot on the team.
My strength grows by the day.
Okay, right. So, I'm going to have to start hitting collection points, unfortunately, which is not really what I wanted to do. We want to do the ones on Jet. So we're going to have to take Adenine off this one.
I will strive to do the utmost best, whatever my role.
Chuck a fire blade on.
Reporting.
Chuck rock
Count
on.
me in.
Everyone's counting on me. Everyone's counting on me. I gotta
Count me
step it
in.
up.
Sorry about that. And
Got it. Got it.
I won't let you down. I won't let you down.
I imagine I'll fit right in.
Not sure about the double skills at all. And then we'll send those away.
Excellent. I have established my team,
So-
the Contrarians.
I need to find a blade potential.
Well then, wish me luck.
I need to find I need a spare healer blade temporarily for. Is that gone? 15 minutes. We should be alright about it for a few minutes. I think. There's a little quest here, if I remember. Not quest, but thing to do here, if I remember rightly. And then once we've done that, we'll progress the story a little further. No idea what that's about. I'm sure there's a specific reason for it, but I can't remember. Either way, I fluffed it, so let's progress the story. And up we go.
Morag, can I ask you something?
Go ahead.
Rex is the one who woke up Mithra. And I think he appreciates what that means.
And?
It's just that, well, you're not doing anything to stop us. Why is that?
Because of Adam. 500 years ago, he became this great hero who we celebrate even today. But I know him only through legends. A chance to see what his blade is capable of for myself, I confess I was intrigued. So here I am.
You know I'm not Adam, right?
But you are the Aegis's driver. The second you're under Imperial control, you won't be that hero anymore.
Oh. I'm not sure I follow.
People with great power should be their own masters? Is that what you mean?
Close enough. You can interpret it that way if you like.
Even the mighty Flamebringer can be bloody hard work sometimes. Can't you just admit the real reason?
I don't like what you're implying.
The inner praetorium is beyond this gate. Here you will find the main administrative facilities. With your permission, I'll show you to your lodgings.
Right. This is Sirius Plaza. Wow, it's pretty huge. Busy too. I dare say many people gather here for religious pilgrimages. Precisely correct. Many people arrive in Indol with each coming day. And the building you see ahead is the Indolin Sanctum. Impressive, isn't the half of it? How'd you like it, eh? Really makes you appreciate the majesty of the Praetorium, right? Where do you get off sounding so proud, Shellhead? It's magnificent. Truly magnificent. Rooms are already made for you, ready for you. You'll find them to the left as you enter the sanctum. You get to stay in big fancy building? You are honoured guests off here after all. Quite amazing. Now, shall we go? Right. There is a side quest that we can do here. There are a couple in this. There we go. We'll do this quickly, because why not? Ah! Who are you? Is something wrong? Oh, thank goodness you're not one of the locals. My name is Melika. Metallica! Sorry. My mother was orphaned in the war, and she raised me here in Indol. So, although I'm Gormoti, I've never actually been to Gormot. Lately there's been something bothering me. I feel like someone's spying on me all the time. I was just accepted into the choir of Indol, and that's where I think it started. Are you alright? Well, it's driving me a little crazy. Wow, that sucks. If you'd be so kind, I might ask you to help me identify the culprit. Leave it to us. We'll sort everything out. You would? Really? Thank you so much. Maybe you could stop asking around among the locals? Just bring me up occasionally in conversation, see if anyone knows anything. I'm sure the culprit must be someone living in the city, otherwise I'd have no idea who they were. I have no idea why they would. I'll be waiting right here, so please let me know anything you find. Can I ask you something? You're not like that girl, are you? Guess I can tell you then. There's this girl I've been spying on. I've been spying on Melika. There's this girl I've seen spying on Melika a lot lately. That's where some nasty looking guys. There were some nasty looking guys with her too. Tried to get up close to find what was going on. But she gave me the slip. I wish I could tell you more, but that's all I've got. Thanks. Ronnie. Hey, can I ask you about something? You're looking for the info on that choir girl, Melika? Sorry, I don't really know a lot about her. Maybe you should try asking the Orion girl, Albina. She's a refugee. She kept saying she was going to make it into the choir no matter what. But I haven't seen her around lately, so I'm not sure what she's up to. That's all I know, I'm afraid. Oh, right. Thanks. There she is. Now Serge. Serge. Hey, can I ask you something? Melika, what about her? I don't know that much about those fancy choir types, though I could tell you a bit about the choir itself. Apparently, once you join the choir of Indol, you're basically set for life. I mean, it's the official branch of the Praetorium, so naturally they get special treatment. Us refugees don't get much in the way of opportunities, so lots of us folk dream of joining up. Of course, I didn't make it past the audition. My mum and dad were so disappointed. Anyway, that's about all the info I've got. How remarkable. Bekwa. Maybe ask you about something. What, you want to know about Melika? She joined the choir of Indol recently, you know. She was the only one in this whole camp who passed the audition. It's really prestigious in the choir. Only the very best singers are allowed to join. When you're in the choir, you get to sing at official ceremonies, like when they're moving the title and stuff. Thank you so much. You have my gratitude also. Is that all you wanted? See you around then. Back to Melika is then. Sorry to keep you waiting. We have returned from our task. So, how did the investigation go? So the thing is, there was a Orion girl in the refugee camp who was trying to get into the choir, just like me. Albina. I can't say I recognise the name, but there was only one open spot at the last audition. I guess because I passed, she must have. Indeed. Could you come with me for a bit? I'd like to meet this Albina and talk to her in person. Are you alright? It'll be alright. I can handle it, as long as you're with me, I mean. I want to talk this over properly. Come on, let's go. And yep, we're about to have a scrap. Hello, are you Albina? Melika? I never thought you'd come to me on your own. I was just wondering when the best time would be to take you out. Take me out? You don't mean you want to kill? Huh? I thought you knew that already. Isn't it why you hired those drivers to protect you? No, these are just some kind people who offered help. I just wanted to come and talk to you. What's to talk about? If it weren't for you, I'd have made it into the choir. I hate you so much, you witch, you pig, you dirty little... Ah! If it weren't for you, I could have just get... If it weren't for you, if I could just get rid of you, I'd have everything I deserve. Bit entitled, isn't she? I could get out of this hellish life and live like a respectable person. I'll give Mum and Dad the rest and comfort they need. But violence isn't going to solve any... Oh, but it will, and it's going to change my life for the better. I'm a refugee from Uri, you know. I know people in the mercenary biz, and once I kill you and join the choir, I'll have cash to pay them off. Once I explained that, they were glad to help. So I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to make you all disappear. Help, please! We'll take care of it. Yes, we will.
Let's show him a thing or three.
Right, then I go!
Stay true to your discipline.
Eagle Eye!
Why not?
Armor Veil! Touchdown!
Yes. Yeah. Sword bash.
Larry, you can't do that!
Yeah. What?
I missed. It didn't connect.
Well done.
Oh, come on.
Our emotions are in tune! Let's go!
Sword bash.
As you
Hit it. No.
We will try and overkill this guy just for the lols.
Everyone's getting psyched.
We seem to be going
No
your
effect. Yeah. Not good.
Let's go! Let us make you steam now.
Percival!
Here I am.
I'm gonna show you how to
Everyone's
do
getting
it.
psyched.
You have unwavering resolve.
Fantastic!
Come on, Pyro, wakey.
Just give me the order.
Gotcha. Pyro.
Leave it to me. Now we're
I think we just missed that out.
Third stage. Awesome.
Ouch.
Yes. Let's go.
Yeah. Gotcha.
I won't
You can grab another top one. So.
Sink it up, everyone.
Right. We won't get much of a bonus attack on him, but there you go.
Me first.
Cool.
Here I am. Now, what begin?
No, again.
Get him, Nia.
on it.
Got to be trademark, isn't it, really?
Elemental burst.
Second round.
Suck it to them.
And we'll go...
Very well.
Let's go
Percival.
The way is clear. Magnificent.
Let's keep it up.
Magnificent.
Azami.
Let's start with a handshake.
Magnificent.
Get him, Nia.
Here I can. Ready or go.
I'm gonna do it properly. Snap on this.
Magnificent.
Morag, suck it to them.
Very
For
well.
Ardanian honor.
Magnificent.
Seagrass.
Enemy
Getting
down.
better.
Must be a bonus.
It don't have to be the Empire's
Crosses.
strongest blade for nothing.
Okay. A job well done, I reckon. We lost. What am I going to do now? I have to join the choir, or I can't. If I can't take any more of this, if it weren't for you, Albina, I don't know what kind of hardships you've been through, but I don't think it's right to join the choir in search of an easy life. Do you think the Praetor Malthus want people to sing at his sacred ceremonies for a reason like that? What are you saying? I'm the wrong one. I'm one in the wrong here. Oh, I get it. You think I'm not good enough to make it into the choir. Yes, I think that is what I think. Just because you've got lucky, you've got some nerve. I'm not trying to boast about my own skills, I just think... Go on, say it. Convince me if you think you can. I just don't think the Choir of Indal exists to provide wealth to its own members. I think the choir exists to enrich the hearts of everyone who hears it, its own members included. To join the choir, you need to be able to wish for happiness of others and turn those feelings into song. Those feelings are why the songs of the choir resonate with people. You can't bring happiness to anyone by singing while you're only thinking of yourself. That's why I don't think. Oh, I don't know how to say this. Well, how am I meant to argue with a speech like that? Damn it, Melika. I'm sorry. No, I'm the one who should be sorry. It wasn't really my place to say all that. You know the stupid thing? I love singing too. I really do. So I guess I'll try again. I'll sing for them again, and this time I'll get through to them. Maybe that way I can get the best of both worlds, a happy life and a happy heart. You just wait though. One day I'll make everyone see that I'm a better singer than you. I guess I should look forward to that then. Looks like everything worked out in the end. Thank you so much for all your help, everyone. Really, it is no problem. Hey, no problem. It was a lot scarier than I could ever have thought, but I'm glad I managed to make up with Albina in the end. This is for you. As thanks, I hope you'll listen to us come sing sometime.
Up.
I've returned. Please read the tales of my exploits for yourself.
I hope you will be the bearer
What
of
did you
good
think?
news.
It's strange. Knowledge is a gift that keeps on giving.
We'll get her back onto
I've still got room to improve.
I'm learning something new each day.
This attack is...
Oh, we can upgrade our mercs level. Okay. So, what we're going to do, detour again slightly from the main story, is going to go to Uriah. We're going to go to Garfont. What I am going to do very quickly, I don't think this is a combat one, but I could be wrong, is what we're going to do. So we're going to do this
Let's rest a
side
spell.
quest that's going to come up
So?
to get the...
Shall we?
I'll just put us up...
You just leave it to me. I'll use my brains to put this team to good use.
I have realised there's probably nothing in some of these pouches. No, that'd be good. Okay. Right. Hey, good timing. Something I want to talk to you guys about. Glad you did, Helson. What about you, Rex? Yeah, same here. Can you fill us in? Our little military band's been getting more jobs lately. I think we need to expand. To do that, we need more resources than we have right now. A lot of jobs require travelling and needs making rations and lots of medicines, tools, camping equipment. More supplies than I can list, but to be frank, I'd like to enlist your help to collect some. With more supplies, we're able to send more members on missions and leaving them sitting idle. Oh, right. More details, talk to Zoo, who's our supply specialist. You'll find him outside the warehouse. Got it. Right past him, help. Yeah, right, yeah. Oh, there he is. I'm literally right next door. Twit. Excuse me. Ah, there you are. I'll fill you in on the details. What we really need is to expand our activities and stock up on food supplies for long-range missions. It's not always possible to find rations that are at the destination, so we have to take our own, just in case. When he was around, Van Dam used to take care of sourcing and managing the rations all by himself. Without him, we're still figuring out how to take care of it all. And that's not an easy to find a good solution. While we figure it out, these stocks are depleting fast, so we have to source some more before they actually run out. So yeah, I'd like you to take care of collecting ingredients and preparing some food rations. What do you think? Can you handle it? Rex, should we get to work on this right away? With you by my side, Pyra, I'm up to any challenge. Nice, I'll pass the word to let you use the cooking equipment on the Plaza of Reprieve. Once you've got the ingredients, you can head there and make the rations. Roger. We're all counting on you. Let's see what we can prepare with the crud we've got. Prepare rations. Yes. So we need ingredients, basically. Oh, nice. Looks like you're making good progress. You know, Mimera from Side Scout Grocery said she knew an ingredient that would be perfect for rations. I'd like to the details. What about you? Yeah, same. Can you fill us in? I don't know what it is exactly. Or rather, she wouldn't tell me. Just laughed, said you'd never be able to get your hands on it anyway. Maybe you should get the details out of her yourself. Understood. Hey, I hear you're collecting ingredients for rations. Is that right? Yep. And you should try get your hands on a Mokmo onion. Huh? Sorry, I guess I was a bit sudden. It's supposed to be a really nutritious ingredient. It's perfect, so it's perfect for rations. They grow on Lasham Island in Gormont. They're buried really deep, so you don't see them in shops much. I see. It shouldn't be too hard to find the place they grow, but actually obtaining them might be a challenge. Still, a Mokmo onion or two would make it perfect for a decent dried scented salmon, so it's definitely worth a try. I'll give you breath charcoal on steel salmon, and you can get the Mokmo onion. Don't give up. Thank you so much. Let's have a go, shall we? Skip travel to Gormont. Must have been sort of skip travel point, but we can see what we can find, shall we?
Let's rest a spell.
So, shall we?
Ooh, you're not going to drop down there. You'll drop down here, but. This is...
Calm your mind. Structural analysis in progress. There.
Yeah.
That should do it.
Let's have a slap at this crowd.
Let's show him a thing or three.
Rex!
As soon as we're here.
Now! Okay, here we go! Good on you!
Magnificent.
Looks like.
Rolling smash!
Judgment! Now we Halo!
We'll beat them with the
Let's have a little break here, please.
Make haste and retreat.
Just give me the
Gotcha! Topple up!
I ain't going.
Why not? Sure.
Fast enough for this? Judgment!
Cut that up.
Nice and quick! Smash me now!
Like your
Will not fall here. They're as good as dead.
Come on.
Don't think leading that way is unwise. Will not fall here.
Blade combo. Third
Much
stage.
appreciated.
Smash horse.
Experience gives you wisdom.
It's okay.
Why not?
Much
It's time to hit them with it.
Gotcha!
Now, Rex, maybe you should slow down.
Keep going. Enemy's element is now fire.
I got it.
Sure.
Watch me work. Launch heat.
Just need a smash.
Unleash my... Let me show you what I can do.
Armor failed.
I have this
That should have done.
Get off scot-free.
The culmination of years of training.
We did it.
Touch me now. Twist. Time to gobble them up.
The enemy's element is now fire. Sure.
Percival.
The enemy's eye
Power
is
swipe.
music to my ears.
Overflow.
Strong smash. twist.
Tasty?
Pyra.
Leave it to me.
Yeah. Anchor shot. Ha.
With break.
Focus.
Damn, I'm nice and quick. So should I stop talking?
Oh, no, you don't.
Pretty bad thing.
This is unexpected.
My powers and finish.
I am come. Gotcha.
Grim move.
Azami.
Knew that was coming.
Just hit it. His element is now fire.
Overfall.
Decadent phenomenon.
Magnificent. Focus. I shall
Darkness
defend you to
fills
the
the
flesh. A worthy foe, I hope.
Armor
Black
pressure.
Abyss.
Anyway.
Break.
Our foes were soft and unsuited to war.
Or perhaps your blade is just too sharp, person.
Right, so we can't do anything with that one. Okay. Back to where we were. So, yeah. Where are we? How far are we? We're now already progressed the story at all, so
That was a slog.
we'll drop back
Let
to
us
story
go.
focus for a little while, I think.
Evening is upon us, it seems.
Fatigue is a silent killer. We had better rest soon.
So, straight through. I could talk to us, but I'm conscious of trying to keep these videos fairly concise time-wise. No, I'm digressing to the side quests.
Look what I
but
found.
Congratulations.
Here we go. Lady Fan told you would be coming. You must have endured a great hardship on your journey. Please feel free to use the chambers we've prepared for you. This is rest. Enjoy your stay.
Your audience with the Praetor is scheduled for tomorrow in the Sanctum's audience chamber. If there is nothing else, I shall take my leave.
Okay. Thanks for all your help.
My pleasure. Good night.
Night. Hey, Pyra. So, Adam, what kind of a person was he?
Should I ask Mithra?
No, it's fine. I was just wondering.
He was incredible.
Incredible.
In Mithra's memories, I mean. I knew him only very briefly before I went to sleep. But Mithra can't remember a more genuine, courageous person. She had never met a more wonderful man.
He sounds like a real hero.
Mm-hmm. And you remind her of him a lot.
Oh, I do I? Great. Wait, what?
I suppose Mithra won't be very pleased I told you that.
Pyra, come on.
I agree with her, you know.
It's cold this morning. Miss Fan.
Oh, has somebody got a little crush?
Nia, what are you doing here?
Early riser, always have been. Oh, I see how it is here. I wonder what Pyra and Mithra would think.
Hey, no! You got the wrong...
Just what? Go on.
I don't know. I thought she looked... sad.
Oh, good morning, you two. There's still some time before your audience.
Sorry, we just woke up really early.
Ah, I see.
That's a pretty nice mural. Very... grand.
It depicts the creation of Allrest. They say this mural was painted long ago, when the nation of Indol was still new.
Oh, you've been looking at it for a while?
They're missing.
What do you mean by they?
My memories. I know that I must have been around since this mural was first painted, or even earlier, but I don't remember that time at all.
Well, you are a blade.
I don't know who I was, or what I did. And I'd really like to.
Mithra's lived for an awful long time. Maybe she'll know something about you.
Mithra called me Haze earlier. Could it be possible that she met me somewhere before? Sometime in the past?
Do you want to ask her later?
Could I? Thank you very much.
No need to thank me. You helped us too.
Look at you going all red. I'll tell Pyra, I swear.
What? I told you it's not like that.
We'll see.
Hey, relax. You'll give yourself wrinkles. A driver and blade are one in body and soul. It was you who told me that. Well, the other you, I mean.
You mean Mithra?
Of course. It was 500 years ago, so perhaps you have forgotten.
Oh, I do remember saying that. So it's true? But how could she possibly remember?
You're wondering how I could remember words from so long ago?
What's this?
You could call it a diary, I suppose. It contains details about my past lives. It's the only way I have to remember. When we return to the core crystal, our minds are wiped clean of all memories. Though a blade's life is eternal, our effective lifespans as individuals are far shorter than a human's. You know, it's not just me. A lot of blades try to preserve their memories in journals like this one, even though it's often futile. After all, a core crystal cannot protect a diary. Usually, the volume is lost to us, along with our memories. I'm fortunate amongst blades. I'm passed down as an imperial treasure and recorded in official chronicles.
Bridget?
I don't know where your true intentions lie. I can only make an educated guess. But Rex, he is your driver. If you truly trust him, I would advise you tell him everything. If you can't do that even for him, you shouldn't be his blade at all. If you care about him, it's even more important. I know what it's like to be afraid of rejection. I really do. But if you don't tell him now, you're just storing up pain for later, not making it easier.
The way you say that, you really do see right through me.
Well, we go back a long way, as you recall. And we're both blades, after all.
It's almost time. Don't know about you guys, but I'm starting to get a bit nervous. Be careful not to say anything disrespectful. I know. The audience chamber just across the courtyard. We're there in a jiffy. Well, we can only keep the praetor himself waiting. Shall we head out? There is a chest here somewhere. Sorry, cool. I don't know any rooms. I might be wrong. go. I mean, there was one somewhere.
Treasure acquired.
This one while we steal from the Praetorium. Have we put anything on Percival? I can't remember. Suddenly thought, have we actually upgraded Percival at all with chips? No. Flower chips the best we've got. Let's see if we've got anything to improve. I'm sticking on Boris, especially as he's not great at all, basically. You can have that one. And so can you. Don't mess with a block rate that good for crit rate. Right. So let's get to where we're going, shall we? I've got no idea why it's doing that at the bottom of the screen in the recording. I'm sorry about that. It's not doing it on the other screen. Too much green, perhaps. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't like the green, apparently. Not quite sure what that's all about. Let's do it here. Yeah, it doesn't like... For some reason, it dislikes green. Okay, it's random. Sorry about that. On the recording where you've got that bottom part of the screen's gone nuts. I've got no idea why that is. Must be my capture code.
Praetor. Praetor Amalthus. The boy has arrived, Your Eminence.
Thank you. So you're Rex. I've heard much.
Hi, you're not the Praetor, are you?
Huh? No way.
Indeed. I am Amalthus. I understand your surprise. I imagine you expected somebody older.
We heard that you were Cole's driver. Your Eminence. Sorry.
No need for formalities. I am a mere representative of the Praetorium. The name Praetor is simply a decoration, if you will. In any case, we're the same, you and I. Aegis drivers. I consider us equals.
I feel a bit better now you've put it that way. Your Eminence.
You're different somehow. I seem to recall a more forceful personality.
Oh, I almost forgot. Here. I got this from Cole. He said it belonged to you. Please.
Ah, Cole. That brings back memories.
We're looking for a way to Elysium. Cole told us that you would know the way. I have to get to Elysium. To save Allrest, any way I can. I mean, we won't know for sure what we can do until we get there, I suppose. But if the stories are true, it's somewhere we can all live safely. It has to be real.
Long ago. Too long ago. I used to think like you. Indeed, it led me to climb the world tree. However, I did not find Elysium. Or the architect. I believe it was because I was unworthy.
Rex, I know your desire all too well. I shall help you on your quest.
Really? Oh, thank you so much.
No need for thanks. This may be my destiny. The reason I've lived all these years. And now...
Pyra. My name is Pyra.
I would be honored to have a moment alone with Pyra. I'd like to reminisce a little.
So Old Man Cole really did know the Praetor. Who'd have thought?
World is small place. Will Pyra be okay by herself?
He's the Praetor, dimwit. What's he gonna do, eat her?
Back there, I felt something weird for a second.
What? Rex?
It felt like we were talking to that Malos guy.
You're imagining things. You know he's Malos's driver and it's messing with your head.
They not seem alike to me.
No, I know. It was just for an instant. Just this one moment where I couldn't tell if we were talking to the Praetor or Malos. Sorry, I'm not explaining it well.
There are blades who are influenced a lot by their drivers during resonance. Their appearance, their personality. That's probably all it is.
Perhaps it was due to your bond with Pyra. That could have heightened your perception of such things.
It was painted 1,500 years ago. Even through exposure to the elements, it has never needed repair, always as pristine as the day it was made. The technique is long forgotten. I often wonder if we are growing as a people, or in fact, regressing. What do you think?
Well, I'm just amazed at how little you've changed. Has nobody ever wondered about that?
I am Indoline, and the driver of an Aegis. It keeps me young.
If you say so. Why do this now, though? You've never let anyone go there before, have you?
Times change, Mithra. So do people.
That's not an answer.
I would like to believe there is one who can reach the Architect and save this dying world. Is that really so strange?
And Rex is the one.
Would you have resonated with him if he did not hold such potential?
Sorry to keep you waiting, everyone. Welcome back. How was it, Pyra? Mostly just talking with Mithra. They knew each other before, right? Yes. Honoured guests. Oh, fine. You must be pleased to be tired after today's events, so please rest here another night. She may have a point. All we did was talk to the Praetor of Malthus, and I do feel quite worn out. Let's take them up on the offer. Yeah, sounds like a good plan. Tor not object. Want to sleep on fluffy puffy bed every night. So let's return to the sanctum. So, where are we? Okay. Okay, randomly it's taken us away from where we were. So yes, clearly the resonance between Malos and Amalthus is very strong. And I've played a few RPGs in my time, and not even standing, haven't played this game multiple times. Never trusted, especially someone in a position of power in especially religious power in an RPG. You must be tired. After your audience with the Praetor of Malthus, we've repaired your rooms. I hope you have a pleasant night's sleep. Let's rest.
Still intact after all these centuries. Amazing. Pinnacle of flesh-eater technology. Tenacious creatures, humans.
I'm so sorry to do this to you.
I see. Very well. It appears Senator Roderick paid a visit to the Praetorium last night, off the record. Did you know that?
No. I haven't heard anything from His Majesty. Why now, I wonder? I can't imagine he was just paying his respects.
Do you think it's something to do with the excavation? Temperantia?
The issue His Majesty mentioned. If that is the case, he must be making covert deals with the Praetorium. Curse that man.
Sincere apologies, everyone, but I come with an urgent request. Please go to the audience chamber at once.
So, what's Jin up to, eh? Let's find out, shall we? Seems to have got a hold of a Titan weapon that it's basically like a lasered tank, it would seem. Right, okay. It's not doing that yet.
As you may know, there is a demilitarized zone between Morardain and Uriah. Temperantia. Think of it as a buffer between the two nations. We've received word of fighting in the area. Morardain are in possession of a Titan weapon. They're advancing as we speak towards the Urian garrison.
Impossible!
Well, the two countries' Titans are at their closest right now.
You're saying we were waiting for a chance to strike? Unthinkable! Our people would never go to war against His Majesty's will.
At any rate, we must investigate.
Yes, you're right. Praetor, I beg your leave. We need to find out what's going on. Your Eminence.
Thank you.
Your Eminence,
Might I ask you to assist Special Inquisitor Morag in her investigation?
We have no reason to refuse, and you needn't worry about me.
I am quite grateful to hear that.
Let's go after them. Hurry.
So we won't add Tora back into our playable party so far. This for the meantime, even just want to get myself in order. Right, so it looks like Jin's decided to try and start a war between Morardain and Uriah. Whoops. Well, whoops, it was done it on purpose, but hey. So let's see if we can resolve this, shall we?
Who's responsible for this? Preparations are still ongoing. If we attack now, we could...
What have you done, Senator Roderick?
Special Inquisitor, what are you doing here?
The Emperor ordered that the dig be halted. He was very specific, Senator. If you've restarted it, you have violated His Majesty's will.
The Emperor doesn't understand Mor Ardane's urgent lack of resources. This is for the Empire.
Your patriotism is touching. But that doesn't explain why you're waging war with Uriah!
It wasn't me. I did not give that order. Even I would never dream of declaring war without His Majesty's express consent.
So who in the...
Morak!
Who are these people? Busting in here.
This is the driver of the Aegis. You are to afford him the same respect as me.
This is him? I heard the rumors, but this boy?
There are rumors now? Wow. Am I really that famous?
Do you have any idea how much it costs to repair a water tower? It's a lot.
So less famous, more infamous.
Morag? Is Mor Ardane really attacking?
They are, as much as I hate to admit it.
Tell me, what's going on?
Tricky indeed. If this escalates into all-out war...
The timing is all wrong. We can't win this fight. Not now.
Sounds like you were planning to start this sooner or later, sly rat.
Maybe save the accusations for now.
But the Empire never really wanted a war, did it?
That core crystal. Don't tell me you're the...
Answer me!
You're right.
Mithra?
Who stands to gain from an Ardanian-Urian war?
Who gains... You don't mean...
Jin and Torna.
It's very possible.
But how?
Maybe just coincidence after all?
Master Pawn.
I wish I could believe that.
Inquisitor Morak, please. You are the only one who can put a stop to this.
It's a bit late for that, don't you think? But I'm not going to sit back and watch. Brigid?
Right.
Morag.
Rex, this is an Imperial matter. We can't ask for your aid in this affair.
Not if it's really a coincidence, like Tora said. But, if Tona are really involved, doesn't that make this our problem too?
But...
Think of it as compensation for the water tower. How's that?
I knew you'd go there.
You're so noble, it hurts.
Very well. Can I ask you to help me again?
Yep, we're on the case.
Yes, of course.
I'll accompany you.
Fam?
What's happening in Temperantia right now? It's being led by a weaponized Titan, correct? My power doesn't only affect blades, it also works against Titans. I am certain I can be of assistance. Besides? I have the strangest feeling that I'm somehow meant to be there.
Fan Lenorn. You.
Sorry, I just realised I didn't have my mic turned on then. So, yeah, right decision not to put Tora back in. What I might do, though, is just give us a little bit of a boost on our HP as we get back out onto the main plaza. there's an awful lot of running in this. I could skip track. Yeah, there's an awful lot of. I don't think it would be called classed as dead space. I mean, it's not time, so to speak, but because there's not a huge amount of stuff to actually do within this Titan, it just feels like you're doing a lot of running backwards and forwards with nothing in between. So I did that side quest on the way in just to break the running up a bit. Anyway, before we jump on this battleship, because if there's any purveyors of core chips, see if we can get any better core chips than we already have for our little crew.
Up. Oh.
No worry.
Up. You're all mine.
I mean, cash given that I just spent an awful lot out, so that'd be worth putting on one of our.
Oh.
Right, I know where we are. That's fine. What's course? Oh, we can't make that one yet. We want max. We haven't actually got Affinity Max Available one, have we? There we go. No. No. Definitely not. Hang on, let's check the other one. That one is a crit rate. Don't need block rate. No, okay. It's going to be expensive, this, but see what we can level ourselves up to, shall we? 44.
See, Gramps? I'm getting better.
I've not done this since the.
Really? I'm still getting stronger.
So, we've been Mora, Dayan, Ryan, Ethereum.
There is still much to learn.
Much, in the way
More strong now.
Haven't done much else in the way of open combat, only story combat, so that isn't too bad, actually. So you're a little close to level 50 on all characters, but it's alright.
Morning, Rex. Did you sleep okay?
Ugh, I slept like a baby.
Straight on the ship, I'm not going to mess about.
Hey, remind me again why we're bringing this spanner.
Because this sounds like fun.
We're not on holiday here.
I've heard a lot about these Torna people.
They're the ones collecting core crystals, yeah?
And besides, I can't pretend this doesn't concern us too. Not when they're calling themselves Torna.
Shalad?
We'll leave him as is. Let's get on the ship. Are you ready? Yes. Let's sail at once. I'm rushing this a little bit because I'm conscious of the time we've got, and I've got. So, with a bit of, essentially.
Lady Morag, greetings.
I have news from the front. Our Titan weapon has crossed the central border. It's advancing at about 40 Titan pets per hour.
I want to get in front of it. Is there a suitable place to dock?
There's a bay fairly close by. If you dock there, you should be able to get to the cliffs above it.
Understood. Go!
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so I want to try and get the video, so I've said in every video around the 2-hour mark, so very aware of the time. So this is Temperantia. There's some very high level monsters here. Handful of unique monsters as well, unfortunately. So unfortunately they are pretty brutal, some of them.
Treasure acquired.
And we are far and away below the required level to leave button. A little detour at the moment.
Come out, come out.
I think there's something back that way. What is there? That was a salvage point. I don't think I salvaged just yet. I'm going to pick up all our salvage points on the way though, because some of them are useful for
come out,
upgrading
come
some
out.
of our, or may be useful for upgrading some of our sorry, my brain's gone to glue. Some of our late. So I'm trying to avoid combat at the moment. So it's nice to get to where we need to be. So I'm not going to actively seek a fight with any of these overworld enemies. Collection points.
Come out, come out.
No, excuse me. Right. So a bit of a blank patch.
How awful.
They didn't stand a chance.
Look, over there.
Watch out! Here it comes!
Everyone, okay?
Just about, I think.
We have to stop it.
How do we do that?
On its back, there's an Ardanium drive mechanism. If we can somehow sever the cables connecting it to each leg, its energy supply will be cut off. It'll stop.
Lady Mithra, I presume you'll be able to destroy them.
Good plan.
Sure, that sounds like a feasible measure. That is, if we don't mind reducing the whole area to ashes.
What do you mean?
I read instruction manuals. It's my job to know these things. The weapon is powered by vaporized Titan bodily fluids. The gas it makes is completely unstable. The slightest shock and we have a giant explosion on our hands. There was an accident here just 3 months ago because we didn't see how unstable it was.
If we just attacked without realizing that.
Oh, damn it!
Why make a weapon that dangerous?
As long as we got the weapon inside enemy lines. Destroying the weapon would destroy them too. That was the justification given.
That's so cold, it's almost impressive.
That's exactly why the Emperor called a halt to the excavation.
Can we get other people on board?
The control center is protected by 10 layers of armor. The chances of it being breached or destroyed are low. But that armor is limited. it doesn't entirely cover the energy cables.
So, it's them or nothing.
How we get up on Titan's back?
Up ahead. There's a spot where the cliff juts out. If we can get up there, we'll be able to jump onto its back.
But if our timing's off, we go head first down to the bottom of the cliff.
And we'd have to make it across, avoiding its attacks all the while.
I'll take care of it.
Fan?
I mean, I'll stop the Titan moving. While it's stopped, you all jump onto its back.
Fan, you... Alright then. But you better be careful.
Don't worry, I will.
Then let's go.
So time for a game of the floor is lava whilst avoiding enemies that are likely to want to fight with us. Actually need to go up there, but I believe it's collection of maybe just enemy. If I remember correctly.
If only I was 500 years younger.
Just watch this, quietly. No! We lost the upper hand! Ha!
And now!
Yes!
Ha!
It won't be that easy.
Let's keep this rush down.
Anchor shot! Ha!
Jet
Make
regiment.
haste and retreat! Sword back!
What we
Rolling
can see
smash!
in Halo. Okay,
Go for
here we
it.
go. Let's keep this using
Magnificent. It'll be fine. We can turn it around.
Now! I won't say it's eagle
Anchor
eye.
shot!
Let's
Well
be
done.
done. Do it.
You're like a dad. Bomb break. We'll beat them with the power of friendship.
I see you loaded my engine.
Speed bomb. Come.
Wonderful.
Good.
Let's go!
Shot.
Long steam bomb.
That's all.
Here's twist.
Jump off.
No. Fire and eliminate. Now. Water.
You finally caught
Get
me.
ready to avenge yourself.
I shall defend you to the last, my speed bomb break.
I can't let this go on any longer.
Make haste and retreat.
Go for it. Fire.
Just hope just to finish it off with the Rex
Big
taste.
combo.
We
Third
have no
stage.
tank table. I've got 2 enemies in the barrel.
Launch steam explosion.
Gotcha!
It's okay.
Right, where are you, Morag?
Why not?
Maybe you should slow down.
I'm all overjuice. Best.
One more
Come together.
You're right there getting pissed.
Thanks, Mia.
I shall defend you to the last.
Rolling smash. I'm all overjuice.
Kind of stuck, yeah.
But I don't want to fight with you really because the AI is not very bright.
I'll bash you up
Put
proper
Nancy
next
kind
time,
of
I
points on it.
swear.
There we go.
Be wary not to push yourself too hard.
Just to run it there, actually. Let's just pop it over. Yeah, okay.
Huh.
So if I get aggro, I'll just run, basically, I think.
A new locale.
There we go.
I've gained a new memory.
Almost there. Ah! We can't get closer.
Allow me.
Fam.
Leave her. She'll be fine. Trust me.
Now, let's move.
Yeah. just need to cut that. What?
An independent defense mechanism. Ardanian technology. My apologies.
Why would you even bloody make something like that?
Rich leader, fight now.
That's about right. Right. Interesting, let's drag the cables.
Put your best foot forward, Rex. Here I go! Just watch this. Yes. Quietly. Rush down! Bash!
Defense mechanisms, basically
Sure. Blaze! Ha! Hit it! No! Jaguar slash! You have my back. Like your attitude. Ha! Sword bash! Everyone's getting rolling smash!
You don't stand a chance against us, Nisky.
Anchor shot!
Let us make use of it now.
Sword bash!
Aqua wave.
Anchor shot! Sword bash! Yeah! Rolling smash! Losing focus? Don't give up on me! What? Sure!
Let's go.
Anchor shot!
Magic whip.
Hit it! No!
My flames strike true.
Blade combo.
I'm not intending to use a blade combo here. A chain attack here. So make sure you have a...
I won't play back.
Why not?
I won't sight.
Why not? You chose
Makes it
well.
already fun.
Rush down. Enough for this.
Anchor shot!
Now
No!
I shall defend you to
Beat
the
them
last.
with the power of frenzy.
This to your liking.
Much obliged.
None of that.
Anchor shot!
Trying to show you
When do we get to the dissection?
Rolling smash!
particularly as near as covered.
Anchor shot!
But I wanted to analyze them a little longer.
Near's dead as well. Uh-oh.
We already know they're
Neo,
attached,
keep it
don't
together.
we?
No, we can keep going. Why here?
No, I'm
I'm
toast.
sorry, but I wanted to analyze them a little
Anchor
longer.
shot!
This isn't going well.
We already know their attack patterns, don't we?
Rolling smash!
As you wish.
Go for it!
Flame Nova.
No,
We have to save them.
Neo, keep it together. Ha! Anchor shot! I'm all out of juice.
Oops.
It's fine, we'll get them yet.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Just 10 probe with her. She's a little bit more powerful, I think. We'll do that though. We did to use it somewhat, to be fair.
Come, winds! Lend
The
me
way
your
is
transient
clear.
fleeting
Heartbeat
aid.
boosters engaged.
Okay, time to take you
In I
down.
go. This
Now
is
let me
unexpected. Hey, did you press it?
Yeah!
Armor failed.
Why not?
Well done.
Yeah!
Maybe we're not.
Anchor shot!
Draw the enemy's attention. Let me
Hit it! No!
Ray of punishment.
Magnificent.
Why not? Rolling smash!
In I go.
Yes! Yeah! Anchor shot!
Let us make use of it now.
One
Go
shot.
back.
Finally
Go
got
for it.
something right.
Why not? Now I'm fired! Oh. Why not?
You have unwavering resolve.
Anchor shot! Let us make use of it now.
In I go.
Yes. Rolling smash!
This is unexpected.
Anchor shot!
One shot. Let me take
Go for
over.
it.
Taste my power.
Blade combo. Third stage.
smash! Hit
Fine,
it,
we
no!
got something right.
In I go!
As quick as possible. As you can probably see, we're about to start getting in
Why
mid
not? Anchor shot!
Let us make use of it now.
Jack smash!
One shot.
Sword back!
We finally
Hit it,
got
no!
something right.
Why not?
Brave beam.
You're mine!
Great.
Healing! Prove ourselves! Anchor
My
shot!
dead
Let
body.
us make use of it
Much
now.
appreciated.
Sword back!
All
Let
right,
go!
let me show you how
Thanks for
it's
that.
done.
This is unexpected.
Break! Rolling smash!
Hold your horses.
Nah, I can keep going.
Don't finish.
No complaining, Boreas.
Sword back! Good!
I got it.
Watch me work.
Not just a pretty face, you know.
Blade combo, third stage.
Awesome.
Jaguar slash. It didn't connect.
Let us make use of it now.
Break.
Ha! Axe twist!
What?
Power swipe!
Healing hail.
That's how I'm about to die. Come on, one of you. Wakey,
My
wakey.
dead body. Much appreciated.
I think to be fair,
Armor
I
failed.
was thinking about the
Stand up and fight, Trax.
Thanks, Nia!
Break.
You're going down.
Hit it,
Make
no!
haste and
Here I
retreat.
go.
It won't be that.
Nothing can stand against
Have my
us.
life.
I like your attitude.
Thanks, yeah.
Axe
You
twist!
can't do that.
Power swipe!
Is that a bit?
It didn't connect.
Just a tip, my
Irritated this
Let
fight,
us
so
make use of it now.
Stand up and fight, Trax. Stand up and fight.
Well done.
Thanks, Nia!
Healing halo. This is the
Strip. Focusing on target.
As you were flowing.
Axe twist!
Just speed things up a bit. You guys are doing it on the top.
Sure, why not? Azami!
Here. Open wide.
Blade combo, third stage.
Excellent. Awesome.
No, what?
Just give me
I like your attitude.
Grim move.
Daring shots.
So that's where I was going wrong then. Got to target my team on the right thing. Oops.
It stopped.
Yes, seems like it.
It's you. I thought it might be.
Jin!
I knew it.
So this is Jin, leader of Torna. I am Fan Lenorin. As envoy of Praetor Malthus, I am bringing you into custody.
How ironic that you should speak his name with that face, oblivious to everything, even your own identity.
What? Do you know something about...
And you, Aegis. Don't you dare stand there, acting like you're not involved in all this.
All right. Then tell me this. Why are you, who fought alongside us to defeat Malos, now standing by his side?
Jin fought against him.
It's very simple. I realized he had the right of it. That's all.
I don't think it's as simple as that at all.
So clever. You always were too clever for your own good.
Sorry. That's just the way I am.
Mithra! Don't tell me!
Yes. He's a blade too. He was the strongest blade in Torna, until it fell in the war.
It fell, says the girl who sank it.
A blade?
There were none stronger. yet mankind are idle. And no one who hated to fight more than him. Why, Jin, what changed?
What if I told you it was your fault?
Mine.
If you hadn't sealed yourself away, then she'd still.
Oh. So that's it.
That core crystal.
That color. It's like blood.
Careful. That crystal isn't normal.
Put away your sword. My ability is to restrict a blade's every action. As long as you are a blade, there is nothing you can do to escape its clutch.
Wait, restricting Blade's powers? Then before, was that...
Go ahead and try.
So we're going to do this fight with them at the end of the fight. It's already over to Anna.
Let's show him a thing or three.
I'll let you know if you start
Win or lose.
Anchor shot.
Maybe we'll get out of this alive after all.
Sword bash. Rolling smash.
We finally got something right.
Skyward
Why not?
slash.
Jaguar slash.
Sword
Let
bash.
us make use of it
Ultra
now.
slash.
Rolling smash. For sure.
Topple up.
Won't do
Try
that.
to keep it up.
You have my back. Let's go for it.
Jaguar
Armor fail.
Let us make use of it now.
No speed. Let's give him the
Once the drops, we should
Got your back. Take him out.
Skyward farewell. Blade combo. Third.
I'm not going to try to be clever here. If we get to position where we can either kill him, we will. But
Why not?
Ultra slash.
Sword back. Hit it now.
Jaguar slash.
Make haste and retreat.
Why not?
Bridget,
You are
Lady Moran.
Sword back.
The time to defend is now.
Topple up.
Hook off. Skyward slash. Farewell.
it was there, so he was
Blade combo. Third. What in the blade to a mortal?
For sure.
Percival.
The enemy's eye.
Great. Empty moment.
Anchor shot.
One shot. That was perfect. Nice and quick. Just give me the headset.
Hit it now.
Ultra slash.
Dolphin spin.
Why not?
You think it's tasty?
Skyward slash.
Anchor shot. Ha! Indeed. Rolling smash.
Done. Witness the power.
correct.
Bridget, two
Ultra
arms, Lady
slash.
Moran. One shot.
Sword back.
Ready, shot.
Lightly than this time.
Magnificent.
I won't fight.
Gotcha.
I don't want to die.
Skyward slash.
Where is it?
Jaguar
Ultra
slash.
slash.
Sword
Make haste and retreat.
rolling smash. Anchor shot.
Blast.
My dead
Just give me
body.
the headset.
Gotcha.
Quick
Right.
and hard. Jaguar
Why not?
Let us make use of it now.
Moment's rest.
Ultra slash. Gamma ray. Topple.
Sure. For sure. Go for it.
And we'll get the top one as well. So
Blade combo. Third stage. Better use
Nice
already
chunky
dead
combo.
threats. Supernova. Topple.
I see
Why
you
not?
need a
Watch
touch.
me now.
Supernova.
I think this needs a lighter.
Hit
Okay,
it now.
here we go.
Magnificent.
I am come.
Heavenly disrupt.
My turn.
Yeah.
You may not win this one.
Healing
Grab it.
Suka.
Way too much.
Yes.
Miss Meatball. You're too late for this.
Excellent.
Bridget, two
Sword
arms, Lady
back.
Moran.
Rolling
No
smash.
complaining, Boreas.
Launch steam ball.
Ha. Why not? Ha. Sword back. Anchor shot.
Steam ball.
Shot. For sure.
Done
What
well.
would you have me go for it?
Fire, be my
first
sword.
one. If he doesn't finish him off, we'll do overkill.
Awesome.
Steam explosion.
Maybe I'll finish them. Thank God for that. I thought we were going to get caked on that one.
How is he still moving? Even that Petroka girl couldn't withstand it.
No, it's working. His powers are certainly limited now. But Jin, he's one of the most powerful blades in history.
Even so, we can beat him. We just have to work together.
I don't think so.
What? Fan!
You are no slave. Be free now.
Fan. No. No. Why? Jin! Why the hell would you do this? What good does it do you?
Why, you ask? Then let me ask you this. Blades are granted phenomenal power from our Creator on high, yet we are doomed to never remember. Why?
What?
The accumulation of memories is what allows mankind, no, all life to grow, change, evolve. But blades are fleeting. When we return to our cores, our memories are lost, our growth snatched away forever.
People aren't so different.
Man's life too has an end, yes. However, though each individual life is fleeting, you pass on your memories, allowing you to grow as a species, as a culture. Why does Indol control all the core crystals? By controlling the moment of every blade's birth, they enslave our entire kind. How is that fair? We have no culture because Indol decrees it. Because that's what your kind do.
Jin!
Why are you the masters and we the slaves? It is we who embody the very nature of this world.
Blades embody the world. I don't get what you're...
If you saw the last state of humanity, you'd understand. Now that you have come this far, there can be no turning back. But I'm afraid your journey ends here.
What?
Why now?
Hey, now's our chance! Huh? What are you standing around for? Show that scumbag what's what!
What?
It's Akos!
Malos sent me. Time to make an exit. Ready?
Who says we're going to let you go?
You really don't understand, do you? You really think this is over?
What the? How? We cut the bloody cable!
Certainly. But some energy still remains deep in its core. Don't you see? It's like a blade weapon. Well, you seem busy. I'll leave you to it. Bye.
Wait!
Right, so we're going to have to quickly deal with this monster before we can end the video for the day. Monster machine. Which I remember what was a PDA.
This'll be a walk in the park!
Now! I see you best.
What? This is where we prove sword bash! Rolling slap! Sword bash!
Finally got something right.
Magnificent.
It didn't connect.
Make haste and
Rolling
retreat.
smash. Sword bash. Anchor shot. Go for it.
Liz!
Great. Let us make use of it.
Why not? Why not?
I no
I
longer
shall
live in
drown
fear.
you in my power. Blade
So
combo.
I'm able to do
First.
this. I was going to get through this fight with as much as anything.
Rolling smash. Go for it.
Just give me the order.
Excellent.
Just give me that.
Why not?
Boria, I'm gonna show you how it's done.
Rolling smash.
We can do
Hit
something.
it.
Something right.
Bridget, there.
Anchor shot. Ha. Sword bash. Ha. Rolling smash. One shot.
Let me show
Hit
you.
it. No.
This is
I shall defend you to the last.
So light order this time.
Why not? Ha. Anchor shot.
Here I am. Let us make use of it now.
Sword bash.
Excelsior.
Rolling smash.
Don't give them a moment's rest.
Gotcha. Anchor shot.
Make haste and retreat.
Sword bash.
Me not. Jaguar smash.
Rolling smash.
Let me take it. What?
Gotcha.
Quicken arms. Don't give them a
Why
moment's
not?
rest.
Sword bash.
Right, yeah, light to
Let me show you.
down. Are you paying attention?
Bridget, to arms, Lady Morag.
Super check.
Attention, not pay attention.
Anchor shot.
It didn't connect.
You think it's tasty?
I shall defend you to the
Rolling
last.
smash.
Let me show you.
No.
Let us make use of it now.
Prepare yourself.
Just give me
Why
that.
not?
Light shot,
Anchor shot.
It didn't connect.
Hey, pay attention to me.
The enemy's eye is fusing to my gaze.
Rolling smash.
Give me the order. Jaguar smash.
Anchor
Make
shot.
haste and retreat.
Maybe we'll get out of this alive after all.
Woodcutter.
Sword bash. Anchor shot.
Go for it. This will put some force in foresight.
Blade combo. Third stage. Awesome.
I'm the highest level, so I'm going to just put this down for
Boria, come
Why
for
not?
it. Even surprise myself.
Azami.
Bridget, to arms, Lady Morag.
Hit it. No.
We made the right choice.
The enemy's eye.
Why not?
Accept healing.
Armor crusher.
Darkness fills me.
My thoughts exactly. Daring shot.
Is this your best?
Electric.
Put your hips into it.
Grenade launcher.
Eclipse. Blade. Healing
Just
suka.
so.
Daring shot.
I shall defend you to the last, my lady.
Armor crusher.
Overfall.
I like your attitude.
No!
And you have my back.
I'm going to make it.
Eclipse.
Tell them.
Make haste and retreat.
Show you how it's done.
Why not? My thoughts exactly.
Oh, come on.
Armor crusher.
Hips into it.
Daring
Bridget,
shot.
there. Good as dead.
And hit. Blow him down.
I shall defend you to the last, my
One
lady.
moment called on me.
Let us make use of it now.
There's a lot meant to do about this here.
Rolling smash.
I should,
Excelsior!
ouch, just about
This is
have
unexpected.
enough time left to
Make haste and retreat.
No
Show
effect.
you how it's done.
Anchor shot.
Good on you. I think this needs a lighter touch.
Azami.
This is unexpected.
Just so. Death. Hit it. No.
yeah, I have to switch back to pyramid before the triple chain
Blade
second.
combo. Third stage. Man.
Pyro back to me for a little bit.
Don't think you're
Why not?
Just give me that
Just so.
taste.
And then it can chill. Armor crusher.
Let's finish this so we can start the research phase. Let's lend a hand.
Anchor shot.
Let me.
Go so fast, I even surprised
Rolling
myself.
smash. Ha! Anchor shot. Ha!
Where are you,
Now's our
Morag?
chance to get some healing.
If I can get there without getting wiped out. And it's come on.
Healing suka.
You guys wrong in the last minute.
You do me great service, Rex.
I shall defend you to the last, my lady.
Just give me the order.
Gotcha!
I am come.
Make haste to retreat.
Sword back! Rolling smash! Anchor
Maybe
shot!
we'll get out of this alive after all.
Pyra!
Leave it to me. I'm gonna show you how
Mid
it's
thrust.
done. Won the moment. Watch it. Go easy.
It's getting tough. Anchor shot!
I shall defend you to the last, my
Gotcha!
lady.
Watch it. Go easy.
Wild roar.
I can keep going.
Hey, pay attention to me.
Jaguar!
Tide of battle flows up.
No, not again.
It isn't over yet, my
Come
boy.
on.
Start off and fight,
That's
me
enough. Anchor shot!
Let us make use of it now.
Be ready to avenge yourself.
You will not fall here.
Sword back!
This is unexpected.
Rolling smash! Yeah! I missed!
Don't get them a moment's rest.
Anchor shot!
Maybe we'll get out of this alive after all.
Focus. I shall defend you to the last. Be ready to avenge
Rolling
yourself.
smash!
I know.
All right. Fired up!
Come on,
Fine.
let's do it.
Anchor shot!
Let us make use of it now.
Sword back!
Let me do.
Yeah!
Point in even summoning.
I won't stop.
Rest.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a grind out, isn't it?
I apologize,
Come
Steve.
on, Rack, get your ass in here.
This is not your place to fall, Rex.
Anchor shot! I feel better now. Thanks,
Just
Morak.
this can't. Forgive me.
Neo, keep it together.
Thanks, Rex. Damn it. Foresight isn't working.
Sword back! Rolling smash!
Constant blade shot is
Make
really
haste
doing
and
it.
retreat.
It's not allowing me to actually do what I need to do. Which is his idea, but it's no less frustrating if it's doing something. Particularly when it... Right, I think we'll call it time then. We'll deal with this guy on the next video.
It's fine, we'll get him yet.
He is a very much a
Try
pain
to
in
do
the
it
A,
properly this time.
particularly when I'm having a brain fart and forgetting what I'm doing. So I think we'll call it time there, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later, guys.